explanation time in class, that we can just go straight to exercises and do exercises, because the concept has been explained and you've already had a chance to hear it. So, this, right? Fish, right? Right?
Newspaper.
Right, Shinbun, right? Jeans, right? Jeans.
This one.
This that's close to me. This thing close to me. Right?
Thanks.
Thanks or very, depending on the context. Who? Okay. And just grammar point. If I put dare no, what does that do to the meaning? Whose, exactly. Over there, far from both of us, right? Korea. Right, Hankoku is Korea. Height, economics.
Business.
Height.
Curry.
Height.
Door.
Height, door.
Window.
Height.
Pen.
Pen. Height.
Chair.
Chair. Height.
Square.
Square.
Steak. No. Desk.
Desk. Very good. You had some of the right letters there, but square is a desk. Yeah. Steak, as in food, would be steiki in katakana. Yeah, a big slab of meat is a Western concept of food.
Kaba.
Bag. Height.
Soba.
Soba, buckwheat noodles. Height. Koda. Some people call it soda pop. Koda. Sarada, salad. Right. That near the person you're talking to. Right. There, near the person you're speaking with. Right. Which, yes, like dono hon desu ka? Which book is it? That, as in sono hon desu. It's that book. Which, in the other grammar structure, so like dore desu ka? Which is it? Kore desu. This one.
Delicious.
Right.
Tonkatsu.
Pork cutlet. Right.
Pencil.
Right.
Wallet.
Right.
Dictionary.
Right.
Teacher.
Right. Tisatsu. Yeah, you want to try to pronounce it the Japanese way. Tisatsu. You know, I may have mentioned this before, but Japanese people who don't speak English well don't necessarily understand you if you say a katakana word like an American. So if you just say t-shirt, they're going to be like, "Nan desu ka?" You know? But if you say T-shatsu, they understand.
Noto.
Right, noto. Right. And there are words like this where it's not the same. Note is not what this means. It means notebook, right? Noto. So you can't always get away with giving it the American pronunciation. Moshi. Hat. Toilet, toilet, restroom, toilet. Yeah, it means both. Misen, 2000, yes. 200, right?
どう
どうぞ。
ぞ。
どうぞ.
Here.
Here you go, take it. Okay.
Use 9,000.
はい。
7,000.
はい。
6,000.
はい。
5,000.
はい。
4,000. 4,000.
はい。Some of these are sort of in order.
900.
はい。
700.
はい。
500.
はい。
400.
はい。
10 shot. G10 shot.
はい。G10 shot.
Bicycle.
Bicycle. はい。
20,000.
Yes, 20,000. 2万. Yeah. Is that crazy place value problem.
10万.
And, no, won is 10,000, so Juman is 100,000. It's the next place value over.
That's what I meant. I was like, I did it. I was in my mind.
Yeah.
I didn't know the word.
Okay, let me show you a trick that helps. Okay, so we're gonna label these. Okay, so here's ichi for the ones column, right? You remember the place value concept from elementary school math? So this column is the tens, right? So label it ju. This column is the hyakus, right? This column is sen. This column is man, right? And then after you get to man, what happens is you repeat these other three with man. So if you just, I'm just going to do some numbers at random here. So this would be ju again after the man, and then this would be hyaku, and then this would be sen. So if you were going to read this crazy number, you know, and you can, if you really want to put your commas like that, you can. By the way, Japanese people sometimes do their commas here and here instead, but that just adds another layer of confusion for some people. So this is 4,321 man is how you would read that number. And you wouldn't have to say all of these if they're all zeros, but if these have digits in them, then you would say them the same way. Make sense? So senman is 10 million. Yon senman would be 40 million, and so on. Does that sort of make sense? So that's Japanese number system, and it all sort of pronounced the way it's written and written the way it's pronounced for the most part in Japanese, which helps in terms of like getting it if you're a kid in Japan. It's a little harder when you're coming from English and we're used to a different system. 80,000, yeah, hachiman. So it's going to be 8 in this column, so that makes it 80,000. Okay, is everybody's brain hurting already? Okay. 60,000. And now you understand why my classmates and I, when I was in college, if somebody asked, you know, like, how much did you pay for that? Oh, it was Goman. It was just easier, even if we were talking in English, to say the prices in Japanese.
40,000.
40,000, right? Kisaten. Yeah, that small toot is tricky, right? Kisaten. We're used to the small toot sounding like a hard consonant, but when it comes in front of an S, it sounds like a hiss. Kisaten. Kisaten. Cafe. Right? Keshigomu. Anybody remember this one? Keshigomu. Eraser, yes. Keshigomu. Keshimas means to erase. Gomu is gum. So keshigomu, a gum eraser. wakarimashita ka? Did you get it? You got it yet? You understand yet? Hai, wakarimashita. Yes, I got it. Yay. Versus wakarimasen. I don't get it. Okay, and in lesson 3 we'll actually learn lesson 3 and 4 we'll learn how to deal with these endings. Ma-sen endings are always negative, and shita endings are always past positive. No, well, past anyway. So, yukuri itte kudasai. Say it slowly. Yes, the yukuri is slowly. Okay. Itte is say. Kudasai is please. And you'll notice that verbs that come before kudasai always end in a te form. They always conjugate to that structure to go with kudasai. It would help if it were right side up, wouldn't it? Kiite kudasai, please. Kiite kudasai, kiite kudasai.
Please say it louder.
Please listen. Kiite kudasai, please listen. Peiji o mite kudasai. So 10 peiji, can you guess?
Page number 10.
Page number 10, yes. 10 peiji. Okay, so it's page 10. Mite is look, kudasai is please again. Okay, so please look at page 10. And I'm going to start using this instead of telling you the page number in English. So if I say 70 peiji o mite kudasai, what page did I just tell you to look at? 70. Right. I'll make you get better at numbers. Denki. Electricity and electric lights. Right. Curtain. Curtain. Right. Teishoku. Everybody? Teishoku. It usually includes rice, miso soup, maybe some fish, some pickled vegetables. Set menu, yes, a set menu that comes all on a tray and you don't get to mix and match. Hi, spaghetti. Spaghetti. Can you see it? Spaghetti. Okay, so lots of Japanese people like spaghetti. The way they make it in Japan is a little different from what you're used to. Their tomato sauce is odd. Hi, udon is, yeah, the wheat noodles. Right? Sanduichi. Got it? Sandwich, yes. Sanduichi. They have to do all kinds of weird contortions to get the wheat sound, right? Sanduichi. Ice cream. After you eat your sanduichi, then you can have your ice cream, right? Right? If you're a starving college student, you eat a lot of ramen. Hamburger, right? Something to order at McDonald's. Yeah, scary, right? That really is the name for it, though. Right, kohi, something to drink at the kissaten, right? Right, kissaten probably has kocha too for people who don't like kohi. Black tea, yes. Kohi was coffee, kocha is black tea. juice. Hi, juice. Almost every vending machine in Japan has juice. Not necessarily 100%. Miruku, miruku,
Milk.
milk. Hi.
Bond.
Kokuban. Anybody?
Yes, no. I know it, like I've heard it before a bunch of times.
Kokuban. Anybody? Kokuban. I use it. No. Kokuban. I use. There you go. Board. It's literally blackboard, but I think they use it even for whiteboards these days because these are so much more common now. Okay.
Teacher. Tutor.
Kyo is education. Shitsu is room. Therefore,
Classroom.
kyoshitsu is classroom. Alright. Sen, not senmon, but senman.
10 million?
30,000. Or Drew, take that back.
Senman is way over here, so that is, somebody said it. 10 million, yeah. Senman. Okay, so if you're buying a Corvette in Japan, you need to know that number. Hyakuman is this one, so yeah, that's the million mark, right? Hyakuman. Hyakuman. So if you're buying expensive stuff in Japan, you might need those numbers. 90,000, right? Kyuman, 90,000. That puts you in this column here, right? Kyuman. Put a 9 here instead of a 1, you've got Kyuman. Make sense? 50,000, right?
30,000.
Right? Sanman, 30,000. 10,000. And by the way, does anybody know the approximate exchange rate?
Does the increase in tempo mean anything?
We were looking at it the other day, it's
Can't take
about,
It means when it explodes.
1.25.
Yeah.
Find out the
So
total.
it's around
Let's go
that.
take care of that real quick.
Oh, do you know how to fix it?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think it's
nice.
a UPS that's unplugged.
Oh, okay.
It's like, it was like
Oh,
eight,
yeah.
Okay.
it was like 83 cents to the dollars, which is about
Okay,
1.25.
so just to make the math easy, if you think about hyakuen being approximately $1, then that makes it really easy to
Oh,
figure out
sorry,
prices. Yeah, it was around 125 yen to the dollar last I checked.
Yeah, that's about,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
So that's actually good for us because there have been times when the yen was as low as,
70.
There's no power from the wall.
90 yen to a dollar, which
There's no
made,
power from the wall.
Maybe it's
It
going
was
down
like
to the
70
floor.
for a month or two.
Yeah. yeah.
The floor.
There's no power from the wall. That's the problem.
Oh, the wall itself is having a problem?
The wall itself isn't gaining any power, so when you plug into the outlet, the UPS right now is just draining its battery.
Oh, okay.
So the battery is about to run out. That's why
Okay,
it's being so loud.
so our recording's gonna be stopping anyway, should we
Yeah.
just unplug?
It would be,
Your computer.
I'd have to unplug everything and turn off the power supply.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay, I guess we'll just try to ignore it.
So general
What
rule
about
of thumb,
Sabres?
just shave off 2 zeros.
Yeah,
Sort of.
so yeah, in terms of like looking at the numbers, if you put your decimal place here, then you've got an approximation of the cost of something in